Hajit, so previously we have been learnt about the formation of the Telangana Rashtriya Samiti. So it is a political organization under the able leadership of Sri Kalvakumla Chandrasekhar Rao Garu. The organization has been formed and it has been made tremendous efforts, continuous efforts, and a long responsibility or tedious and hard, very difficult task as well as heavy responsibility has been taken as a part of forming Telangana state. So now we'll be learning about Sri K. Chandrasekhar Rao's past in 2009. See, on 29th November, to give perfect shape and to take the movement ahead to a next level, Sri Chandrasekhar Rao Garu has been decided to take a fast strike, hunger strike. So then he had been started this announcement. He had been announced that on 29th November 2009 he wanted to start his hunger strike in Siddipet. But before starting itself, he was arrested by the police and kept in Khammam jail. And subsequently he continued his fast there in the jail itself. And from there again, because of his health condition and his health was deteriorated, he was shifted to hospital. Then there also he continued with that. And when he was in this fast and when his health was completely very upset and when it went to deteriorating situation in that particular horrible situation, it had been moved the entire people of Telangana state, not only in Telangana but the entire nation, throughout the nation. It was he has been took that movement from region level to the state level and then the state level to the national level movement. And then when he was admitted in hospital also, he was on a fast, and then it had been formed at that particular time period in support to these the students of my university has been formed Telangana Students Joint Action Committee on 16 November 2009, and Chandrasekhar Rao had been along with that even many action committees also had been formed. Like when the news of these Telangana Students Joint Action Committee by Usman University has been spread to other universities like Shatawahana University or maybe Hyderabad Central University or Palabur University as well as Mahatma Gandhi Universities of Telangana. Then everywhere all the employees, students, lawyers, caste and community JACs and district level JACs and many other have been started up and they have been came up into the limelight in support of the movement. And the Telangana Rashtriya Samiti leader Chandrasekhar Rao has been fast became massive people's movement. He was fasting for about 10 days between 29th November to 9th December 2009. He galvanized the people and the movement received a new trust and meeting. So in process of achieving Telangana. So when most of the people have been doing different types of movements, the thought of a movement which is called as Assembly Muttadi. Okay, it was attack on assembly. It was announced by the student JAC of Usman University, and they called up the students across the region, across the state, and the students from all over the state, Telangana state or the Telangana region, have been came to in and around Hyderabad and near. They have been started staying in their friend's house or in their relatives' house in and around the assembly, and they have been planned to attack assembly on 10th December 2009. Okay, then that has been announced, have been made separate, and it was but it was been not made because of the announcement which have been done on 9th December 2009. So this assembly Muttadi has been spearheaded by the students of Usman University, and along with that even it has been supported the fast of K. Chandrasekhar Rao Garu, and even other JACs also supported this assembly Muttadi, and they have been formed for that. At that particular time period, even here the MLAs and MPs from Sri Mandra and the Union Home Ministry announced on 9th December 2009 that the process for formation of a separate state of Telangana would be initiated. Chandrasekhar Rao Garu has been ended his fast. Then withdrawal of the announcement. The announcement and the withdrawal was on announcement was done on 9th December 2009, and the withdrawal was done on 23rd December 2009. Why it has been withdrawn? Because the pressure from the Andhra Pradesh leaders and the commission headed by Sri Krishna was formed to inquire into the development activity which has been done in Andhra Pradesh, and the report has been submitted, and it has been shocked the people of the Telangana, and let us wait for some time what is going to happen with the withdrawal announcement. The main reason for the withdrawal of the announcement is Hyderabad has become a hub of the development, and the city has become India's calling card, both in the success of economic reforms as well as in claim of global level also, global significance also. All the resources had been pushed here and had created, inhabited the people across the country, across the what you can say, state as well as across the country also. And many of the people have been invested their money here for different types of business and different types of activities, properties, and many of them have been settled. Many of them came in search of job and settled over here. Many of them came for the sake of education. Like that, even the investors from other regions, and they are worried about their future. And the farmers of coastal areas were worried that if separate state has been created, then the water what they are getting for their agricultural fields and their present generation, that may be the number of that will be decreased. Like that, different types of problems have been expressed by the Simandra people as well as the Simandra leaders, and it was unfortunate of a state if it had been formed as Telangana separate state. Then they have been started. Even they said that even it will be what you can say, disunity among the one language people, that is Telugu speaking people. Like that, even different types of proposals and different types of thoughts and opinions were also kept by the Simandra people as well as the leaders in front of the government as well as even the other officials also. But finally, meanwhile, a large number of autonomous and non-party organizations have been continued their activities of mobilizing the diverse common people on demand of independent state, and even ensured new state would represent the increase of the demand of all the people for a separate Telangana state. All of them brought a diverse section of the society. A large group of people have been participated in the movement, and it has been organizational or institutional shape has been given to the movement by adopting some of the what you can say committees and some of the different levels of committees in the movement. And this movement continuously they started doing efforts by creating awareness or different doing one or the other activities of movement by mobilizing the people and doing different types of activities. Like this, they have been gathered the people and they have been encouraged the people to participate in the movement. At that particular time period, even they have been formed one strong organization that is called as Telangana Joint Action Committee, by all people coming together, like all the JACs, like student JACs, political JAC, lawyers, teachers, employees, different caste communities, all the JACs together came and they formed as one organization, that is Telangana Joint Action Committee. Under the leadership of its leadership, under these Telangana Joint Action Committee's leadership, they have been formed as 6 major principles. They are non-cooperation movement, the agitation, then Million March, that people walking, then Sagar Janma Sama, which have been hold a general strike, overall general strike for 42 days. Then Sagaraharam, human chain across the river Musi or Hussain Sagar in Hyderabad. Then Sansad Yatra, march to the parliament, and Chalo Assembly. There are 6 different types of activities which has done or which is undergone under the action committees of this Telangana JAC, Telangana Action Joint Action Committee. So there are the 6 type of agitation that have been did. And during these particularly Sakal Janma Sama, I wanted to tell you people, at that particular time period, everything was shut down. Like non-cooperation and Sakal Janma Sama. That means all the government employees were on off duties. They were not on duties. They were participating in the duties. Even the minimum transportation was not provided. All the buses and everything. Even the schools were shut down. Government, private, every schools were shut down. Near about for 42 days. Everything it was completely created across the state as well as even in the country. Finally, the decision took in favor of the bifurcation. So how it has been took when these things have been happened, then Telangana is achieved. Finally, the central government in its background continued its efforts in consultation with the Congress leaders of both Telangana as well as the Simandra region, and then finally they took the pressure and they have been taken a decision at the national level. Telangana thus became a national issue. The Congress core committee heard the presentation from both Andhra as well as Telangana side, and finally took a decision in favor of bifurcation of a state into 2 parts, that is Andhra as well as Telangana region. Accordingly, bill was passed on 18th February in Lok Sabha, on 20th February in Rajya Sabha, and President signed on 1st March of 2014. Parliament bifurcating the state of Andhra Pradesh with June 2nd, 2014 as the appointed day. So from that day onwards, it will be segregated. In that, Parliament bill was supported by BJP, BSP and CPI, and other opposition parties also have been supported this bill. The people celebrated this in a democratic process. Decision may be taken late, but definitely through the movement, agitations or people dissatisfaction, it can be achieved in a perfect and proper way. So Telangana from Andhra Pradesh, and the people started Telangana Vijayotsavam at different places. The student and other activists were happy and their dream had been fulfilled. So why the central government has been not earlier only declared Telangana state, because they felt that the disintegration of a country into small states may create a type of disunity among the people, and not to create any sort of disunity or disintegration of a nation, they are not towards positive concern in forming or making a separate state of Telangana. Not only of Telangana, even in Maharashtra also there is a strike going on for the separate state of Marathas as well as Vidarbhas. Like this. So finally, after a long, struggle and movement has been happened, then Telangana has been got separate from Andhra Pradesh. So in this particular topic, after your completion of the lesson here, they have been given a small brief picture about Sri Professor Jayashankar Garu, so the Telangana ideologist. So he is a person, his full name was Yakuttapalli Jayashankar, and he began his struggle for separate state since his student life in the year of 1952. And he was born on 6th August 1934 in Akkampet village, Atmapur Mandal, Warangal district, rural district. And his parents were Mahalakshmi and Lakshmi Kanta. So they are the parents, and he completed his schooling from government Markaji High School, Hanmakonda, then intermediate and graduation in Warangal, and he was graduated in MA Economics from Benares Hindu University and was awarded PhD from Osmania University. So he began his career as a teacher and later worked as the principal of the Chandrakantaya Memorial College, CKM College of Warangal, then registered of Kakatiya University and Central Institute of English and Foreign Language, at present FLU we call it, and Vice Chancellor for Kakatiya University. Both the positions have been rendered as at Kakatiya University. Then being a strong supporter of Telangana state, Professor Jayashankar participated in many movements, and in 1952 when State Reorganization Committee was headed by Mr. Fazil Ali visited Hyderabad, at that particular time period public opinion has been taken into consideration, and in that regard he has been went and organized different types of, at that particular time period, reorganization time, Professor Jayashankar was a prominent amongst the student organization who presented the reports to Commission. After studying the report, the Commission questioned, can Telangana sustain as a separate state? For this question, he daily answered, as a student leader, we would beg to survive rather than being with Andhra people. And his effort to strengthen Telangana movement in 1969 is praiseworthy, because he is a person who has been from different types of organizations, and he spearheaded the movement in the year of 1969 and he took it forward. Then along with that, even Telangana people face disparity not only in educational, employment and cultural fields, but also in other fields also, like maybe culture, tradition and other activities, and even in the language also they might have disparity. He was the ideologist for the next phase of Telangana movement started in the year of 1996, and he highlighted the disparity faced by the Telangana people with statistics through mass media. Okay, he had been expressed always his thoughts, opinions, and he wanted people to know the actual facts and figures in what's happening with the Telangana people. He wished that Telangana agitation should be on 3 phases. In that, the first was spread the Telangana ideology, the second was movement and agitation in different forms, and the last one was political process. So his effort was a tremendous, spread ideology till the achievement of Telangana, inspired by his ideology. Most of the students, unions, guilds, political parties and joint action committees protested violently. Thus the Telangana movement gained momentum. Okay. And he authentically announced, I witnessed the formation of Telangana. Unfortunately, before he could realize his dream, separate Telangana state, due to his ill health, he passed away on 21st June 2011. Okay, in memory of Professor Jayashankar, the Telangana state government renamed Agriculture University in Telangana as Professor Jayashankar Agriculture University and named one of the newly formed districts in Telangana as Jayashankar district. So, this is brief sketch of Professor Jayashankar, who was a Telangana ideologist. So, with a long movement and with a huge struggle of the people in Telangana, all sections of people, all categories of people, participation actively in the movement, and made the dreams of many of the people and many of the students and many of the people of Telangana to come true of forming a separate state of Indian Union. So Telangana emerged as the 29th state of Indian Union on 2nd June 2014. So if anyone of you has any doubts in this topic, and if anything is not understood or not clear, please ask me the doubts or questions in the comment section. Thank you very much.